Eric Vale, the voice of Trunks, and you're listening to Chibi No Podcast.
Protect the moon! Oh my god!
Wait, explosion, murder, gun! Dynamite!
Strong.
I'm stronger!
And what is up, peeps? It is time once again for Chibi No Podcast. You got me with the Smash fan.
Mister.
You're probably here.
How's your tech guy?
And we are back once again.
Was that the smoothest intro we've ever had with no pause?
You jinxed it, but yes, that is.
I did do a secret bump
Tap.
to Paul here. Yeah, a little tap. Make sure he didn't pause.
He doesn't need it, though. That's the thing. He's been doing this for 10 plus years, and he's like, oh, it's my turn?
That's
Oh,
why
I
I'm-
didn't know.
Was he Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, basically.
Well, they keep changing the cast, so
I keep changing the cast.
and the order.
The order?
It happened in the past.
No. Stop it.
All the real fans will know because
Well, I'm just saying, kudos for all the listeners. That was a good intro.
I have hours, hundreds of hours, and I can tell you that it has not changed.
That is true.
I'll.
You're what? You what? You'll buy me lights?
I'll check.
Okay, I'm waiting for
I
that.
didn't say that. Mine the green hat.
You said that. No, first of all,
And in the green hat.
so funny enough about this hat, I was looking for.
It's missing the L. You look.
Oh yeah, but you know why?
For the L, right?
But you know why? I bought this off Temu.
that checks out.
I think I got the costume. Everything else fits the costume for like $20.
Wait, was it overalls? Is it the same material?
Yeah, I don't know if it's exact. No, this is
Similar
better material than the actual like overalls. But this thing without the L and with it so high, it's like a Nazi hat.
No, don't go that far.
It's true. Look at it.
Now cancel.
It's not a Nazi hat. It's just like an army
It's like
hat.
a priest hat.
You know what it looks like? You know when you play Street Fighter and you get those really random colors on the characters? It's like M. Bison when you get the really bright green weird one.
Yeah, see, it's like an evil villain type of hat. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got an alternate costume of M. Bison. That's what you got.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, but
Okay, never mind.
it is whatever. But anyway, if this is your first time watching Chino Podcast, just a bunch of friends talking about geeky stuff, anime stuff, movie stuff, anything that tickles our fancy. Okay.
What tickles your fancy nowadays?
I'm doing a Nuzlocke for Pokemon ZA.
Oh, that's right.
Oh gosh. How's that been?
Dude, it's been hard. Like,
You sit down your own. Man.
who was it that I just fought? The fighting guy. I don't know what his name is, but he has his own dojo. You had like this random. Well, no, you go. We had like this random like thing. Oh, I can't fight you. I have to find my sister. What are you doing in the sewers for?
So wait a minute. Did you beat the main game yet?
No.
I'm almost done.
Here we go. You're gonna pull a Diego where you do the Nuzlocke and you lose and you're like, F this, I'm not going back.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can definitely tell there will be trouble in times in the future.
I've foreseen trouble down the line.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Here's the thing though.
really
Like in the game, in the self-imposed rules, I've made it so that if I have a shiny, I can use a shiny. So typically, I can only get one Pokemon per area. But the way that Pokemon ZA works is like each area, like there's like a blue sector of magenta, whatever. But each one has like a different sector number, and so I can actually get a Pokemon in each of the sectors.
Okay.
Which is hard because I have to name them like by the sector and the number, so I make sure that I didn't catch a Pokemon in that area.
That's smart, actually. Yeah.
Low work.
It is, but I need a lot of Pokemon. I'm not.
first,
Yeah,
and then I would
seriously.
play that.
And then, and then the other thing is I can catch as many shinies as I can find.
How many shinies do you find?
I think I have 6 now.
Oh, okay.
I have a shiny Pyroar. I have a shiny Lopunny, shiny Ampharos, shiny Onyx.
You found a shiny Onyx.
Yeah, it's green. It's cool.
It's like your hat.
Yeah, exactly. I have a shiny. After 4 hours of shiny heading, I got a shiny Dragonair.
Oh, nice.
I hate you. Are you
Wow.
serious?
It took 5 hours. I was there just like I was like,
I give up.
That's like my favorite Pokemon. Well, one of my top 5s. But
I gotta say that I don't even like the shiny color as much.
wait, what is it? What color is he?
pink.
I'll take it.
So shiny, yeah.
The pink stink. It's fine.
But the
Shiny
Dragonite
Tatini and Dragonair
changes.
are pink, but then shiny Dragonite's green.
Yeah.
No, I think they changed it to blue, or is that only when it's
thought it
Mega?
was green.
It's a mega.
When it's mega,
When it's Mega, it turns blue, which I like.
That's cool.
But the base, the Dragonite is the color is not as good. My opinion.
That's cool.
I
Paul,
like the original color though.
Paul, I'll tell you the easiest way to possibly get a shiny quickly without the shiny charm. So basically, if you don't, do you know how?
I already have shinies.
Well, okay, Miles, do you know how the shiny hunting works in Pokemon ZA?
Diego told me you can like increase your chances or something.
So basically, just to give you guys, I know Shark King, he would tell me more, he can tell you more detail. Basically, in each game, there's always a percentage or a chance of you getting a shiny encounter. In different games, it's a lot higher. In this game, without the shiny charm, you have a 1 in 4,096 chance
that's great.
of something becoming a shiny. Now,
It's easier in this game, though.
your odds of getting a shiny increases in this game because of a few things. So every time that you reset or you go to, like, you fly to a different area or fly to the same area, or like, let's say you're going upstairs and then the game cuts, goes black and then it appears. It resets all the Pokemon within a 50-meter radius of where you're at. Okay. So every time that you keep doing that, the odds of you getting a shiny, for whatever reason, like, kind of go up. Not like extra mentally, but they can go up. So, like, I did that in Wild Zone 3. There's like in Wild Zone 3, right, there's like a goat, the Skiddo, there's the Pikachu, there's a Flabébé, and then there's an Alpha Litleo. If you go into that little Coliseum thingy, there's stairs. If you go up the stairs, there's a fletchling.
Yeah,
all you have to do is just
reset.
Yes, I just went up and down the stairs for like 10 minutes. All you had to do was just hold down because it turns you. And then in that time, I got a shiny Skiddo, and I did another 10 minutes, and I got the shiny Litleo, an Alpha shiny Litleo.
10 minutes ain't bad.
Oh, well, and if you have a turbo controller, you can speed up the process a lot faster.
Yeah.
But the ones that are hard is when they're Pokemon that are not in the wild zones or in a place you can fly. So the dragon, the Dratinis and the Dragonairs, they're like on the roofs, and they're not in an area where you can like fly to. So you have to do the bench method, which basically means like you get in a bench,
to rest.
you rest, and you wait for the nighttime. You have to watch that stupid cutscene of the battle zone activating.
Well, there's another method, David, on that.
There is another method.
You can do like you have to. There's a radius in which the Pokemon spawn. Once you step away from the radius and come back, it will respawn it.
Oh.
So technically, as long as you step away from the area and come back again, especially for the Dratini, you know which area next to the cafe?
Yeah, I do.
So if you go downstairs and trying to go up a bridge, you can basically exit the area and come back again, and it resets.
You have to make sure that it disappears, though. I think it's about 70 meters.
I was wondering because I couldn't get mine to reset. I have to keep like restarting the game for when I was doing the famous spot where it's on the roof. And where you drop down that little the little.
There's
poppies.
other ways to do it,
but
stepping away from the area that will help. But then again, I did that for a while. I gave up doing it.
No, I was going to give up.
It took me about an hour just to get a Dratini alone. How you got a shiny is.
I told you I was there for 4 hours. Or just like.
The cool thing about this game, once a shiny Pokemon appears, it will not disappear until you either battle it or it runs away. So you can do that for a very long time.
So the Pokemon that...
So you can just do like a cold throw and it won't reset at anything, right?
It won't disappear. So you know how like an Abra...
Once you see it, it's there.
Yeah, so you know like an Abra, right? If you try and battle an Abra, it just teleports away, right?
Yes.
If it's a shiny Abra, it won't teleport away.
I think it will.
I don't think... No,
only the Pokemon that will go away are the ones that are traditionally skittish. So like a Pidgey, a Pidgey that flies away, a Dratini that flies away, or that runs away, Abra that teleports, those ones will...
Oh, they will?
Yeah. But if it's like a Pokemon who's just kind of like, kind of gets scared and runs around you, or a Pokemon that will normally fight you, like if it's a Houndour, if it's a shiny Houndour, he's never going to run away. He's always going to come chase after you. So you're always going to have a huge chance of capturing that guy.
Because when I was trying to get the Dratini, anytime like I missed spamming the Pokeballs, it would just dash away.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you're at a high enough level that you got that.
Do you have quick balls?
I had like one or two at the time, but it was during the early playthrough. I was building my team, so it was really it was hard. Yeah.
What I would do, what you can do, is some of the Dratini, at least the one that I know of, it has a 20% chance every time that you like go back in the area to be an alpha, and the alpha won't disappear. It actually will attack you.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So there's that. That's what I was trying. I was trying to get an alpha shiny, which I didn't get, but I'm fine with the shiny Dragonair anyway. So I did this crazy method where I had the shiny. I waited for an alpha Dratini. I had it follow me up to the point to where it stopped following me. I stopped. I paused the game, saved it, restarted it. Because when you do that, the game, for whatever reason, it spawns the alpha right where you left it. So now its area of attack is increases.
Wow.
So I did that again. So it followed me across to another building. And then when it finally like reached that area, I saved the game, closed it again. And then I opened it up again. I went to the other side of the building and then had the alpha follow me all the way back to its spawn point. And when I got there was another Dratini in the original spawn point. And then that's when I saved the game, closed it, opened it back up. And then when I looked at that area, there were 2 Dratinis.
What?
And so when I did the bench
increases
thing,
your chance?
increases your chances.
Wow.
It still took me 4 hours,
But still.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
some of these people, like, I was like, I don't know how you guys have
People
the.
have like their own collection, all the Pokemons in shiny.
I think that's an actual thing too.
I
Like,
guarantee it is.
Yeah, there's people that have done
Yeah, some people have living dexes of shinies.
shiny.
I don't have time for all that, but I did have
I
time.
mean, you
For
didn't
that.
have time to get some shinies. Spend 4 hours or maybe 5. Who knows?
Damn.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I was just like holding down and hitting A while I was watching TV or something. That's all I was doing because I wasn't doing anything else.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, how else are you going to do it, you know?
Yeah, and I'm on a Nuzlocke, so I'm like, I'm also trying to level up all my Pokemon around the same area, around the same level, and that's taking forever.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But
Okay.
anyway, all right, let's begin with our first piece of news. This has to do with Nintendo, and on the good side, on the good thing, I guess,
For once.
for once, yeah.
once.
For one of the very few moments
You
of
guys.
Nintendo's not being a fucking dickhole.
Here we go again.
Nintendo released their
No, he's right, though.
Super Mario Galaxy trailer. And
That's pretty funny.
it was funny, yeah. I mean,
What?
I don't have an issue with it, but I just know it's just I have an issue with the person,
you
the
do. There
actor.
you
It's just they just rely so much on Jack Black. So I hope it's not super Jack Black eccentric or like Koopa Bowser eccentric. But with the trailer, I'm assuming it's going to be because it's not a spoiler because it was in the trailer. But we have Bowser Jr. is made his first appearance in the theatrical universe now, and he looks good. People, it's weird because when I saw the trailer, I saw it's always Twitter though. Twitter and Reddit are the biggest bitches of the online social media.
Didn't you get banned from both of them?
I got banned from Twitter, but I'm good now. Reddit now because Reddit I don't do anything. I just see people complain and then that's it.
Diego, if you're triggered from Jack Black, wait until you get the Donkey Kong movie.
Not really. No, but like,
For 2.5 hours, yeah.
but yeah, no, but it was weird because I was seeing people complain about Bowser Jr. Like he looks weird, but I'm like he looks literally like his design.
He looked like the video. I'd say he's most accurate I've seen. Like him and maybe Rosalina, the most accurate I've seen.
Yeah. Well, there was 3 things that people were kind of.
to me.
3 things that people were complaining about. But one, Bowser Jr. looked a little different, but I didn't see anything, so I'm like,
I didn't see anything.
I think people are
Looked
just
like the damn
His
video game.
disguise, like the
because he has his
he has the
Mario Sunshine disguise.
Mario Sunshine disguise,
He has a
yeah.
But the mask itself is from a different game. I think it's
Yeah.
from Mario Wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't have an issue.
the
with that. I
funny
think
thing
that's
about
cool.
that is people were like,
awesome.
people were upset about it because of like they heard the Prowler sound
Oh, yeah.
from
They used a sampling song from the Prowler on
In that trailer.
Spider-Verse.
when you see Bowser Jr.
What the heck?
I know.
So yeah,
And
it's
from
actually-
what I heard, it seems like they actually got the rights only for the trailer. They might put in the movie, but I thought it was cool.
yeah.
That's cool. And then the second thing was it was dumb. It was a dumb argument because it was just one of those things where people were like, so I can't remember what the actor's name, but the actor they hired who's going to play Bowser Jr. People were like, so we're not getting a little kid to do this. It's like, one, it's probably cheaper for Nintendo and Illumination Works to have an adult do the lines so that they don't mess up and have to re-record the lines. Where if it's a kid, he could mess up a lot of the time. So it's probably cheaper in the long run to do that. And it's just people were complaining about that. It was dumb. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I don't
And then
understand that
and then
argument.
The
That's
third one, I understand why people get upset because I'm not a big fan of hers, but
Here we go.
it doesn't matter because she's just
Brie
voice
Larson?
acting. Yeah, Brie Larson is what's her name?
Captain Marvel. Oh, Rosalina.
And I'm like, it's not a big deal because she's like, it's Chris Pratt. I don't like Chris Pratt, but hey, I'm gonna watch. I like Mario. And
Why
he
do you
doesn't-
hate him? He's
he
such a
doesn't- he
good
doesn't
guy.
I love Chris Pratt.
He's trying to get a job. man.
It's like for me with like character like.
Oh, it's because he was in like that cycle of movies. He's in like every movie.
Yeah, like I dislike like when they just have that it actor and they're always in every single movie. that's when I get annoyed with him. So like Chris Pratt's not as bad anymore because he had his 90 minutes of fame. So now he's kind of on the downhill trend.
90 minutes?
90 minutes.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Anyways.
Okay.
And so
Interesting take.
And so it's fine. So I don't have an issue with it. But
Okay, my question now: what's your take on Pedro Pascal?
yeah, his 90 minutes are almost over, and I'm fucking thankful for that. But yeah, so like I don't have an issue with Brie Larson on that. Like I know she says dumb shit. She shouldn't run her mouth, but since she's going to be in the movie and there's words for her to say that she can't ad lib, so we'll be okay. But yeah, the movie looks cool. I've never played the Galaxy series.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Nah, I didn't want to play the Wii back then, and I don't
You
want
can
to
play it on the Switch.
I don't want to play it with
I have it.
Joy-Con thing. So
You don't have to. You don't have.
Joy-Con. You can.
I'll just watch the movie.
So I will say this: I don't want to. I've talked with a Japan about this multiple times. I'm not paying for the Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2.
Me neither.
I already have it on the 3D All Stars.
For like what a tiny little bit. I mean, it's not even that big of a
I think you only
sharpness
have number
difference.
one though. It's only number one.
It's only one.
But again, it's not worth getting the second one for that price.
For
Like
the second one, how much is it? $40 for the standalone?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So I'm like, it's not worth it to
I
me.
pay
Not
him
with.
$20, but
Yeah.
I can pay him $40.
Yeah,
But anyway, so some things about the trailer which I thought was really interesting. So they're incorporating things from Super Mario Brothers Wonder, from Galaxy, because you see the little launch pad with Toad and with Peach. You see the actual planet, but you also see stuff from Super Mario Odyssey. Yep. You see that upside down.
I did notice that.
I was like, what the freak is going on?
You get to see the skulls too.
Yes, you do. So I really like that they like
Incorporating all the-
it's called Galaxy, but it doesn't just it's not
just
enclosed
Galaxy.
with Galaxy. It's
it's
other.
not the Galaxy means like the different worlds of the Mario franchise. I think they're just using the name and doing that. It's not the game Galaxy.
I mean, it's going to be the
Obviously,
main. It's going to be the main center point, right? But
Yes.
it doesn't mean we're just only living in Galaxy. Like it's probably 80% Galaxy, and then we'll get some fun stuff.
Well, they had to throw some Easter eggs.
yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Mario, right?
Mario.
It's Mario.
I wonder what they're going.
funny.
I wonder how they're going to.
Oh yeah, the upside down pyramid. I just saw that. That's cool.
Yeah,
It makes me sound like a moron because of like Odyssey was such a good game.
I wonder what.
Odyssey
The,
was unbelievable. That's probably actually one of my favorite Marios. I actually like that more than 64.
So the three,
64 is so hard to go back to.
It's not aged well.
My top 4 is Mario Brothers 3,
always.
Yoshi's Island, Odyssey, and then obviously, like you guys said, aged badly but still holds a place in my heart is 64. Those are the 4.
Super Mario Bros. 3 is always going to be my number one.
No,
But
Odyssey is.
Odyssey, it won't. Super Mario Bros. I just played it
Super
again.
Mario
I was like, dude,
Bros.
this is just so amazing.
Super Mario Brothers 3. Is,
Odyssey is a close second. Super Mario World is also third.
What's your first?
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Oh.
It's 3, Odyssey, then World. And then from there, I'm actually going with possibly 3D Land. I was not expecting 3D Land to be as fun as it
3D
was.
Land
Incredible.
is super fun when you play with 4 people.
Like I was playing it with Edna
it's
with Paul.
hectic.
It is
It's
so much
such
fun.
a hectic game.
Yeah.
and it's
Mine-
fun.
Mine might surprise
Yeah, we
you.
do.
Mine's the first one that came out, then Odyssey, and then actually Mario Maker 2.
Oh no! Yeah.
What did they improve on with Mario Maker 2?
They just added a lot more like new mechanics that you can do, and then they also added their own kind of proprietary Mario universe system. Like the physics and the moves are different in each game of the 3D ones. They kind of did their own like newer one. It was kind of similarly based to the the new Super Mario Brothers they did on like the Wii when they first did that.
Yeah.
They did
And
the
then
Wii
also,
version.
is
They
it-
kind of inspired based on.
Is it Mario Maker 2 though too? Like because I don't remember if it was on the first one, but you can like when you're doing the level you're doing, you can go from one
Yeah, you can choose the
version of the game to another version.
It
So
can
you, like,
transition, yeah.
from the NES version to like the 3DS
Yes,
version.
yeah.
And then
it's
you can do
insane.
the jumps from the other games.
Yes.
So like if you like Mario's spin jump from World.
Oh
I think
no.
No,
Not
yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's the same mechanics, but you can kind of jump between the stuff.
Okay, I thought you could use the new jumps. That's
No,
what I was-
no.
design.
But it's kind of I mean, besides doing people's creations, the campaign was insane. Like
There was a campaign?
Yeah, and
Oh, I
it's
didn't know
incredible
that.
because instead of the community making it, you had like Nintendo like designers making their own unique levels, and it kind of trains you for the mechanics. You'll go online, and it gets harder and harder as you go on. And they also make it where you can kind of compete for better times in between it. But No, if you guys have it, I highly recommend doing the campaign. It seems odd, but actually you see the geniusness of like where they actually sat down and made these levels very unique with what they like. You could tell the developers had fun and they didn't just half-ass every level is very unique. Like they didn't half-ass any of them. And I think I like that one because it's like we've all played the nostalgia of growing up with the other ones, but having that fresh take and it's more modern and it's more fluid, and then all the cool designs he did, it just blew me away. So anyway,
I feel like just before we move on, but I feel like that game was like, hey, you guys always wanted to do this type of stuff with these Mario games, kind of go crazy with it, and that's what the creators did, and then also. It's always every once in a while, like when I'm scrolling YouTube Shorts or TikTok, I get like Mario Maker people playing those levels, and some of those are just they're stressful just watching
that's
them.
why I never got it.
some of Dashy's, dude, I feel bad for him.
No, but some of these ones were like these are pros, and these guys just have dead pen faces.
They're like out of like thousands of people who've tried it, only
Yeah.
2
Why I
people
never
have
got the
finished it.
game.
And I'm
Yes.
like,
and they deadpan face are just like.
But that's more the online community. Like
then
the
they-
main
they
campaign's
win.
on.
yeah. But I keep thinking, I'm like, because people were like, oh, this could awaken you to be a level design. I'm like, no. Like
Yeah, you're
that
right.
is not good level design.
That's not, no.
That is horrible. That is not fun. I have to do exact precise. That's not
I
fun.
mean, it's fun for them.
no,
Yeah, that's fun for those people.
It
It's
is
cool.
cool, yeah.
It's really cool. I'm not. No
it's
fault to
cool,
them.
but it's
just-
not just mean you're a good game designer or
I don't-
level
I don't want-
designer.
I don't want my butt puckering the whole time while I'm doing the level.
Did
I
you,
did enough of that when I was young playing Mario Brothers 3, so I'm good.
Did any of you guys play the Mario Wonder? By the way,
No, I never did.
I heard that.
it's really good actually.
It's fun.
I heard that there's a level where I don't know if you have to jump, but there's something timing to do with the music. And I heard people that it was actually really hard, that level. I saw videos and I can't remember what it was. I know it was music related, and I think it like moved you along or something with music, and people were getting like really frustrated with it. And I'm like, I want to try that. I want to see
I
why.
played just a little bit because my cousin had it, but I never actually owned it.
That's the next one. We'll
I've
do.
only played it through emulation, to be honest.
No, but I've got to say, when it comes to my
I want to buy it though.
Mario games, I probably put N64 as number 1. Number 2 will be the original Mario. And 3, it's between Galaxy and Odyssey. If I were to move.
Yeah,
it.
those.
So
Yeah,
those are the
I could
games.
say those are valid arguments without that. No
I'm just-
issue there.
never-
The good thing about Mario though is it's so well done that every game is like in high 9s,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
very, like 9.5 up.
Even
almost
the-
every Mario
and
game,
you know
so
what's-
it's really hard to pick a favorite because it's picking one that called to you. But all these games are just they're well built.
And they're all, and like even if it's like the lowest one, it's like it's all within like hairs of each other. It's not like here's this version and then the next one is just that.
I don't
to the
think
next
I
one.
could
make
ever
it
say I played a Mario game that I would say it's trash.
You know what's a fun one
Literally.
that's underrated because it was
Play
only
RPG.
I loved that game.
That's fun.
I was one of my
The Super Nintendo one.
Yeah.
yes, it was
Yeah.
insane.
That's way
You
fun.
didn't like that?
I haven't played it.
Oh,
That
it's
one's fun.
So
Yeah.
I'm curious.
yeah.
I have never played Paper Mario. I'll tell you that much.
I
I
have.
have.
never played
I don't
that.
enjoy
Fun.
them, but they're not
I did
trash.
enjoy
I just
that.
don't enjoy them.
I had
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I think I said this before. The only reason why like Mario Brothers 3 holds so much to me is I joked about it I think before in the podcast or with some outside of the podcast, but I think this was like when I like that's the earliest memory I can remember. Like I feel like that's when I was like, oh, like my brain's activated. Like, oh, I can
I'm
recall
Diego.
I can recall memories type of thing. That's like that's literally what it is. I just remember in my old house we had our yellow couch, we had the NES, and we were playing Mario Brothers 3. And I wasn't even playing it. It was my oldest sister playing it, and then she lost it. And then my brother Oscar was playing it, and then we just started playing it. And I just remember like it was like a weekend, and we were just playing. And that's like the earliest memory I can recall. I can't remember anything before that, like at all. I just feel like
You remember
that's
my
when I
family,
woke
I
up.
don't
Yeah,
care. Just,
no,
you
it
know,
was weird.
No, you're
and,
fine.
And it's that's why it holds such a special place in my heart. Like Mario Brothers 3 is just my jam.
That's how I was the first Nintendo. That was my first video game. That's what got me into video games. It was with my dad, and we played every day down in the downstairs basement. And that's one of my earliest memories of all time. That's one of my earliest memories, and I remember that blew me away. And I've been into games ever since. So that's why the original Mario is my favorite. But nostalgia can play a very big role.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's why I put N64 as my favorite.
Yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia for that. But it's like David, I've gone back to play, and it's rough. But I've gone back to play the original Mario. It's fine.
Well, because it's just a simple hold B and move to run. And
No, but there's other stuff that you can
There's
do.
other games that are like that too, and they're completely trash. Just Mario had that down right.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
So it's just nostalgia is crazy.
But yeah,
though.
going on with the movie as well, I can see
Yeah.
there's a lot of potential. I'm really
Oh,
excited for the movie.
I don't have any worry about this movie being bad. So I'm pretty optimistic for the film franchise. And I think another reason why too is I feel I'm coping here, and I've been talking about this since this was announced. But like, if they don't hint at a Smash Brothers universe, they are losing. They're losing money. They're literally losing money.
I would say the same.
They are on the precipice of greatness. You know this,
Diego. You're saying something. This is Nintendo, right? You know how many times there's greatness that they don't do? They're known for it.
I know.
I'm still
waiting for an Ocarina freaking a Time remake. Here's not the 3DS version, a real crazy one.
Here's what I'm thinking. Okay,
easy money.
He's gonna be in the game. Masahiro Sakurai. He's gonna be in the movie. He's gonna be animated and be like, I'm gonna recognize like, and now I know that's gonna be Smash.
You know, it'd be funny if there was like a little Easter egg in the movie, and then you just see Sakurai, and then you see like a date, and then there was like, did you see the date? What does this mean?
And he goes like he did back then. There's Wii U days. Ooh.
You know, it's kind of cool to say that. Hey, there. Movies about video games that are actually making people excited
and are actually good for once. So let's be honest.
Because think about it. When we talk about when this movie was about to come out, we were really worried about what they're going to do, right?
We were scared.
Doing animated, when they did animation, I was like, okay, that's better. And then when they announced the voice cast, like, okay, good actors, but I can't see Mario being, Peter Quill. This is a little weird.
I still don't like him as Mario.
I actually don't like any of the actors being any voices in these characters.
I do like
it just bugs me.
like him.
No, it's not that. It's not what I mean. It's just weird I know what you mean. Mario characters have a voice. It's
yes,
I agree.
Weird.
I actually,
regardless of the character, it's weird.
I do like Luigi's voice. It's not Charlie.
I just say Charlie from
Charlie. I know
Charlie
that's
Day.
Yeah,
something Day. I remember.
Yeah,
no, I think that's his name from
isn't it from Always Sunny? Isn't it?
Yeah.
What's his real name?
I don't know. I just call him Charlie Day.
That's why I was
I thought Charlie Day is his real name.
That's what
I don't know.
I'm serious.
It could be.
Sure, Charlie Day is his real name.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm not
good. I'm just saying. Like I don't know, but dude, he fits. He fits. He's perfect.
Even Bowser likes him.
Hi, Luigi.
You know what? It would have been really fun just for the hell of it if they could have. If I could have picked voice actors. I'm going to go back to the original 1990s Mario Brothers, the 1993 film. Somebody can correct me on the year, but I thought it was 93. But anyway, the original actors play Mario and Luigi. I would actually love if they were the actors for
John Leguizamo, and I forget the other guy's name. I think he passed away.
Yeah, I think. But I think that would have been amazing sounding for the 3D.
Hey, they can do
I thought they were great.
Someone should do a Sora AI and just redub the trailer.
That's going down to bad.
Okay.
Anyway,
that got dark.
Let's keep going.
No, but talking really cool about this, I actually saw a video on X that there were basically people recording behind the scenes of the Legend of Zelda live action.
Oh,
and you actually see Zelda trying to get into a horse, and a lot of people helping. I don't know if it's real or fake, but if you can imagine having voices on your characters.
Link's going to be really weird.
That's going to be tough on you.
All you hear is, yeah. At least with Mario, let's go.
Yeah.
Mamma mia. But with Link, hiya. That's it.
But not anymore, though. Unless they do it.
Unless you talk about the old anime. Let's not talk about that.
Anyway.
But April. No.
Let's
April
not talk about that.
What's happening in April? Galaxy.
That's when the movie comes out.
March is One Piece. The new season comes out.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Anyway, let's keep going.
This part.
All right, this one's for Diego.
Sorry, I was scratching. So the Predator's Badlands movie is the biggest box office opening for the Predator movie in a long time.
Oh, was it successful, or are we just talking about the first week?
No,
this is the first week right now because it's just barely been a week.
Just come out? Is that? Oh, we saw it opening day.
That was our opening day, so it's been a week.
I'm gonna wait till 3 weeks because it's the same thing with Superman and all these others. You gotta wait 3 weeks.
But so far it's the highest.
But so far right now, so the last Predator movie the one close to was the movie called The Predator that came out in 2018, which made 73.
One?
That made 73.
Oh, that was the worst one too.
Yeah, and this one made 80 million.
Yeah.
So here's what I understood. There were initial projections of the movie that were low. Like before anyone watched it was low. Then when the movie came out Thursday, and people that actually did see it, which weren't that many, like we were the only 4 people in the theaters.
Yeah.
A lot of people were talking really good about it, and so they saw a spike that weekend just all of a sudden because there were so many people talking about the movie. So the word of mouth helped the movie out a lot.
I've seen it twice now.
Yes, it's
Yeah, how was your second view?
Amazing. I'm still buying that damn film.
What did
I
your
don't
friend-
care about the haters. It was a great film.
You go with your friend to watch a movie, right?
Yeah, I just love the hero's journey. It's a really good way to design a story. I love that type of storytelling. The message was in it. There's no woke bullshit. It was just an action film. And it just did full circle for character development. It was a great film.
What did
it
your
was
friend
great.
take on that?
Huh?
Did he like it?
He liked it. His favorite part, though, he's really big into like music and sound, and the soundtrack said it was that he said was his absolute favorite part of it was the sound.
The Who.
The sound was insane. I agree. The soundtrack was so good.
Yeah,
it was
my friends, all except one really loved it. Like one, he was like, "Yeah, it wasn't." He's like, "I wasn't expecting this. I was thinking more like Prey," and I was like,
Still good.
"I was like, yeah, no." I said it was really good. I was just telling him like,
Oh no, sorry. I was just seeing if the numbers have dropped since it's came out.
Actually,
No, it's good. I think it's gonna have a good
I was
Could
just
still
joking.
be, yeah. But no, it was just funny because he was expecting more like a Prey. I was like, no, this is like a hero's journey. Like if you were expecting like a Predator thing, it's completely different. Even if you watch the trailers, like I didn't watch any trailers. I was like, that's why if you would at least watched one trailer, you could kind of get your mindset of what this film is going to be. Because if you're just going at it as
It's gonna
this
be
is
a
the Predator
movie.
film, but he's the protagonist, and it's like that wouldn't make sense to you. So I think to
Actually, to add to that, Diego, that's a good point you make. So my buddy that I took, he brought his wife, but it was hard to get his wife to go because we're like, why do you want to go? And she's like, I've already seen it. I'm like, you haven't seen it. She's like, you've seen one Predator, you've seen it all. It's the same freaking story. My point, but no, my point is that
because they have the expectation
that
of
persona is
supposed to be
true
that
because
kind of-
every film's like that. So I think,
Well,
I mean,
that's what's cool. It gave
yeah.
it like a fresh new take, right?
yeah.
I think it needed this, don't you guys?
Yeah,
like
no,
it needed a different format or style, right? Like a formula.
That's because like I was super excited for this film for two reasons. One is the Badlands comic. I liked the comic, and then also we get more of the Predator lore. Yeah. So I was excited for that, and so we kind of we dove into that, and so I was enjoying it for that sense of things. So yeah, but yeah, the rest of my friends loved it. You know, they were like 9 out of 10s and stuff like that, and all this stuff. So they really enjoyed the film. So it made me happy, and yeah. And then what's really cool is a lot of the like YouTube reviewers. They were like, "Oh, this is a really great film. Like, you definitely got to watch it." Like,
I've seen a lot of hate from YouTubers. Actually.
oh, really? All I've been
lot.
seeing on YouTube and TikToks were like really good reviewers. Even like the super harsh critical ones.
Like Critical Drinker hated it.
Oh, I don't.
He
know.
dog
Dude,
shit the shit out of it.
I actually
Usually I agree with him. A lot.
usually agree with him, but I think he had the stupidest take on that movie, and I don't know what was with him.
Which
like,
is fine. I was really surprised. I thought he was going to praise it because it's not doing what we've been used to with movies for like the last 8 years.
Maybe because his expectation, he wanted to be something.
well,
like the other.
He's actually done a couple of reviews of where he really likes something and he tells you to go see
his
it. So this
his
is
whole
kinda
take
different.
was that the Predator is this way. We've only ever seen him this way, and so when it wasn't this way, he didn't like it.
Yeah, okay.
Which again, if he doesn't like it, that's
He already
fine.
had the
fine.
But I don't think any of his points were valid in
I
any
didn't
way.
agree with him either.
It was kind of dumb.
I think it's because people
People
just want it to be a certain way, and they don't like change. And that's
I'll give you an
very
example.
Fine with people. A lot of people don't like change.
I'll
but,
give
like,
you another
sometimes
example.
change is good.
So let's look at Master Chief, right? Master Chief in 1, 2, and 3, he was just like this robot.
Like one word.
They think he just said one-liners, which are cool. Like that, I love that Master Chief.
I did too.
He was so great. Even in 3, even though he like had some sort of, he was detached or he was away from Cortana, there wasn't like much emotion that he had. You go to 343, and now he's this different chief, right? He has a different relationship with Cortana, and then in Infinite is where you see him the most human, which is probably one of my favorite chiefs ever. Is because this guy is like he talks to like what's his name? What's the pilot's name?
Oh, gosh,
It's not Francisco, is it? It's
Just call him. They still call him
the pilot.
Just
Well,
say the
whatever.
pilot.
But anyway,
I don't
so
remember his name.
like he says so many things to him. He talked when he defeats Eshram and everything. Like he talks to like that he was a soldier and then thought he was doing the right thing. But when you play it again, like the chief's actually talking about himself. He's like, I'm just a soldier. Like I'm hoping that what I did was the right thing. So it's like he's such a different chief, and
I
it's
love
so
it,
good.
though.
Yeah,
It's so good.
But there are people that hated that because they're like, no, Chief is supposed to be about he is not human. He is not this. And it's like, yes, that was him at a point, but he has changed. Him being in cryo sleep, the whole thing with Cortana, like it changed him. It humanized him.
I mean, the favorite parts from the Chief for me is just, I mean, I know people have problems with Halo 4, and that's totally fine. I mean, me and you've read the books, so I mean, I didn't really have any real much issues except for the ending. Not Cortana dying, but like
the Didac fight.
The Didac, exactly. You know where I'm going with
this.
But other than that, the dynamic, I mean, I love playing 4 so much just because the main reason's just seeing Chief and Cortana's dynamic. It makes any of the shortcomings on the campaign replayable still.
Yeah.
So like it was a good change that I felt. Was it needed? I don't know, but I ain't mad about it.
It's not a bad choice.
One
thing too, like if people were complaining about Chief becoming more human, if they were like let's say a bigger fan, if you would have read the books,
you were a real fan.
No, not real fan. I'm saying a bigger fan. Like if you read First Strike, when Chief gets rescued and he talks to the Marines, and I can't remember who the sergeant he was talking to, but the sergeant knows that, like, the sergeant told Chief that Sergeant Johnson is the only reason why he didn't die from the flood or get infected was because of his blood getting infected from the
plasma.
The plasma. And he's like, I'm not going to say anything, but you can. It's up to you because you're human, and like that's like big lines. And then like this, the rest of this chapter is just like Chief's internal struggle of should he do this because he knows. You have to do that. It's like that's a very robotic side of me, but then he's also human. So like if you read that part of the book, this was before Halo 2, technically, in a sense, in the between the story.
Before Halo 2, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
and so like if you really thought about it, that's when his humanity was shown. And so like people being upset about 4, 5, and Infinite, about him being more human, it's like this was already like predated way back fucking when. So like you shouldn't be complaining about the Chief being more human. It's like he's slowly getting into it, you know?
Well, that's what I see when it comes to Predator then. I feel like people have some expectations, either for good or bad. Predator should be this particular, like you mentioned, a persona of how he used to be.
Yeah.
If he doesn't fit the expectations, I'm against it.
I think it's funny, though, because the Predator has always been the antagonist in his movies, right?
Every time.
And so it's like this is the one where he is the protagonist.
And it was done amazing.
And so I had to, he couldn't be the same.
And I like that they're basically building a character from the ground up as well. I think it makes them more human, humanize them in a way.
Yeah.
Because, have weakness, faults, mistakes.
And on top of that, it's just
it's a rookie
because the
trying to build
Predators we've had before have been quote unquote blooded. They've gone in, they're experienced hunters, they're ruthless killers. Deck, he's nothing. He's a newbie. He was nothing.
Banished before he could even prove himself.
Yeah, he was already looked upon as fodder, and
exactly.
And he wanted to prove his dad wrong, and the only person who believed in him was his brother, and his brother paid the sacrifice to show that he was worth something, and so that's what makes it so important, because it's not like the Yautja don't have weak predators, weak children, or children that look weak, or they're not worth a damn. Like, it's going to have that no matter what.
It's probably all been off.
Yeah, and so he got saved because his brother saw something in him, and so that's really cool. That's what I appreciate it, and it just shows like it's really intense. It's really good, and so
I still think that wolf lines when I watching it again.
Yeah,
that hit even harder the second time. That whole idea of him saying like he'll be the pack, like the alpha of the wolves and stuff, like that was just a really cool way for him to kind of like show to his father at the end, like, I got my own clan now, and like it was just beautiful.
Having Ellen Fanning as one of the characters in there, she really stepped up.
Was that the android?
Yeah,
Elle Fanning. Yeah,
was she in other stuff?
She's in Death Stranding. She's one of the characters in there. She worked with Hideo Kojima, and she was. I mentioned.
She's done a lot of like other timepiece movies and series and stuff like that. So
it's crazy. That's Dakota Fanning's younger sister.
I know, but it really what's kind of interesting about that is like I told this to somebody. She was saying like, oh, based on what the movie is, I know Hideo Kojima is gonna like this movie.
Oh yeah. And Hideo Kojima. He liked the Predator. He praised it. He gave it like a book, like paragraph, like
he did an essay.
Yeah, and he's like, "This is a fantastic film. Everyone should watch it." And everyone, but it's funny, like, because like he when he reviews movies, he'll like you can tell how much he likes about how long he writes, and and people are like. And people on Twitter are like retweeting, like, "Yo, Kojima loves this."
He like full sended it with.
They're
his
like,
review,
"All
man.
right, it's time to go." Like when
no, I gotta say, I've been listening to some of his reviews on some of the movies. He does have good takes.
You need to go back when you're not tired.
I know, right? I still haven't done that. I
Me and Alice is when it's like 9:40 you're done. I mean, this boy has a kid.
See,
Just for
I
the
didn't-
listeners, this guy has a kid and he's tired.
He's been up before, like past that. I've played
I get
drivers
tired,
with
though.
him, and he's
Oh,
played
that's fair.
Dude,
That's
I
fair.
have to go to bed. No, one more game, right?
And you're still up.
Hey, I'm trying.
That is true.
You're still up.
Okay, talking about movies though, I did end up watching a new movie, Frankenstein by Guillermo del
I
Toro.
just watched that.
I freaking love that movie. That's one of the top movies of the year. Guillermo del Toro, he knows his story. He knows how to present all of his characters. He
Oscar
loves
Isaac's really good at acting
his monsters.
too.
Oscar Isaac has been really, really good. The guy who played the monster, amazing actor. He's in Euphoria for people to watch that. But I think he's really immersed. And the fact that the movie itself tells the story, and this is what Guillermo del Toro said, about a father and a son, it kind of changed the whole perspective because everything was actually based on the book. And the ending of the book is different than Guillermo del Toro's ending.
Good. I want to know because I saw Frankenstein as well, but the old one, the first one.
Oh, you haven't watched? Oh,
It's
you
alive.
should watch this movie.
No, I know. I'm just saying I saw that one. And it's really sad.
I have it on Plex if you guys need it too.
Yeah,
I have Netflix. I'm good.
Netflix.
Okay.
But yeah,
Thank you, though.
I don't know what
I don't pay for
Hideo
Netflix.
will say about this. I don't know if he actually reviewed this, but personally, it's one of my favorite.
I want to
movies
say
this
because
year.
Guillermo, I'm becoming more of a fan of his works because I started watching his earlier stuff, like the cartoons he did earlier, and then I watched
Shape of
Book
Water?
of Life,
okay.
really good.
Oh, wait, did he
I don't
do
think- I
that?
don't think they're
No,
like
he
that.
didn't.
I
Guillermo del
think
Toro
he
didn't do
did.
that
He
one.
directed it. I think. Let me double check.
I think somebody else.
Yeah, I don't think that was him.
He's mostly the
He
monster
did.
dude.
He did. He did.
Shape of Water.
Hellboy.
He did
Shape of
Hellboy.
Water.
He did Blade 2. He did Pinocchio, the new Pinocchio take, which is also a really good movie.
Oh, never mind.
I wanted to watch
George
that.
Gutierrez. My bad.
It's also on Netflix.
What's it stream on?
Netflix.
Never
Pinocchio.
mind. I
You
don't
can-
need to
you
watch
can, You
it.
can find it. But the way that he presents all his stories has a lot of symbolism that I mean, I knew about Guillermo del Toro before, but this movie really makes me want to watch more of his movies because he really cares about monsters and he basically provides. You know how monsters you think they're evil, they're horrible. He provides more sympathy for the monsters.
That's a good comparison with the Predator. I totally get it. Like for me, I didn't really like Frankenstein. I didn't think it was a bad film. It was brilliant. I'm just not into the whole monster storytelling.
Okay.
I can tell when a film is brilliantly done. Like the film's extremely good. Like it's at least a 9 out of 10.
He
But
puts
for
his own
me,
money, too.
I didn't enjoy the film. But that's just a preference. But the film is like if you guys enjoy the monster telling stuff, it's brilliant.
get you.
Like some of the shots, like how they film and like how he does the color contrast, it's his style. Oh my god! And even the sound in that movie is just amazing. And then Oscar Isaac kills it. And he's just a great actor. But
Yeah, of course.
if you guys don't mind those monster tellings, I would say watch it. It's brilliant.
I like it.
Brilliant.
He acts. He's a voice actor in the Book of Life. That's why.
Who, the Frankenstein monster?
Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, cool. Okay,
also,
gotcha.
so like in the
Do you think
Frankenstein-
he worked with Kojima as well?
I don't know.
I
I think
he did.
you're right. Yeah.
I think he did.
Wasn't he going to do the what's that? What was that demo for the PS4 that got super scary?
PT?
PT. Yeah, I think didn't he do PT with
That was Kojima that did that.
Kojima? Wasn't it him and Guillermo?
I don't know if it's Guillermo, but it was Kojima. I know that.
Oh, but okay. So just a little fun fact though.
Yeah.
They work on Death Stranding as well.
That's right. Okay. So people like to call the Frankenstein monster Adam because they see the Dr. Frankenstein as because obviously he's playing God. So he made man. So he
Gotcha.
made the Frankenstein
Yeah,
monster. So
I
they call
getcha.
him Adam.
Oh.
People fans call him Adam.
He's in
Gotcha.
the game, but he didn't collaborate it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But they call the Frankenstein monster Adam. Like
Gotcha.
fans call the Frankenstein monster Adam. So you can call him Adam.
I'd rather not.
All right, not.
Wow, he's a being of life.
No,
He's a
but
being of light.
he also has a lot of Catholicism embedded into his movies, and that's something that I've been watching a bunch of interviews that he has done. Something I didn't know, that his father was actually kidnapped.
What?
Guillermo del Toro,
From who?
Mexican gorilla.
Holy shit.
And
Are you serious?
Basically, James Cameron helped
What?
facilitate somebody who can actually negotiate with the kidnappers to get his father back.
What?
I know. I found out about that. That was kind of crazy.
Crazy.
That's weird.
Talk about a fucking backstory, man.
I know, right?
Okay, I'm going to watch
Yeah.
that later. Thank
Go
you
do
very
it.
much. I'm going to get into a rabbit hole on that one.
Oh man, but yeah,
All right. So I was actually going to talk about a few other things, but I think this other one might take some time. So we're going to move on to our main topic, okay?
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
This one or this one?
This one.
Okay.
So it was announced this week that Steam, right? They had the Steam Deck. They announced the Steam Machine, which when I first heard that, it reminded me of The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler because the name's called the Mean Machine. It just rolls off the tongue. Steam Machine. It also seems like a cleaner. It just sounds like a cleaner. They announced that they are going to have basically a console version.
Console Lite.
Console Lite.
It's a PC.
It's a PC, yeah. That's the thing. It's like it looks like a mini Xbox GameCube. It's actually 6x6, I think is what they said.
Okay.
6x6, and it's going to come out Q1 of 2026. And
a bit late Q1, like March 25th.
They just said early.
They just said early. They said early 2026.
I know. Oh, okay.
That's all they said.
And they said Q1 2026, I believe, is what the exact words. Could be wrong. This is a very interesting move because, right, they make the Steam Deck, right? The Steam Deck was supposed to be this portable computer, basically, right, to play games on there, play Steam games specifically. This, however, is very different. It plays, right, it's meant to play games. It is a PC for all intents and purposes. It's not a console, but it looks like one.
So what if you have a PC and you put a TV screen connected to it?
Yep.
Yeah, you can use. So basically, this is a. So obviously it's a PC, but for all intents and purposes, it's a plug and play console type of thing. So
it has that ease of access.
It's an ease of use, like a console. Like a console's plug and play.
Sure.
You connect your account and you start downloading your games or put in your discs and you play the game. This is obviously discless, so you sign in, create an account, you download your games or buy your games, whichever, and then you're good to go.
Now, the thing about this that's
it's
very
a more simpler plug and play.
But this is a very interesting thing. So they showcased a few things, right? They showed the box. I think that's what we're calling it. They showed the controller, the Steam controller,
box,
which have like the touchpads.
It looks like they just got the Steam Deck, which everybody likes, and then they just made it.
They made it smaller.
They got rid of the screen and just put it together.
It's perfect, yeah. And some people like saying like,
it's a controller.
Well, yeah, but it's not just a controller.
It's not just a controller, man.
It's not just a controller. But the thing is, like, I've seen some people say, like, oh, that looks uncomfortable. It's like, everybody's saying that looks uncomfortable. You've never held a Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
The Steam Deck is one of the most comfortable handhelds I've ever played in my life. Bear none.
People are probably thinking of the Switch, and it's like, it couldn't be further from the truth.
Further from the truth. And those trackpads, Diego, you played with my Steam many times. They are amazing.
They're so weird.
They're weird, but like the haptics in them.
Yeah.
But the other thing that's really cool is, what do they call them? Is it the captive joystick? So it'll
Haptic?
sense when your thumbs are on the joystick, and if it senses that you're gripping it properly, it'll turn on the gyro.
Yeah.
So you can use that as like mouse or anything. Like it works actually really good when you actually do it. And the other thing I was seeing on what I really like that Valve did, that they didn't. If you watch any of the videos when they're showcasing the new hardware, like all the hardware they showed, is they didn't have anybody from sales or PR. Everybody showcasing it were the engineers. That's how you effing do it. And it was actually really fascinating, all the stuff they've done with it. Wow.
Yeah, so, this is where we have Mouse Tech Guy talking about specs. But from what I understand, I guess before we go into the actual specs, some of the things that you can do with this is actually pretty insane. So, first of all, they were like, this is a PC for all, So you can change, if you want to change the OS, go ahead. You want to change the Windows? Go right ahead. You want to add in other, like, you want to add in Epic, you want to add in any other type of launcher, Battle.net, go right ahead. You can go and do that.
Deck, which the emulator stuff is amazing on the Steam Deck. This is going to be so easy for emulation. It's going to be one of the best emulators in the world.
You want to update the RAM in there? Go right ahead. You can go ahead and do that. You want to update and basically anything in there because it's a computer. You can update it.
And they put in easy areas for us to upgrade, too, which is really nice. Like, you can take off the shell. The NVMe is just right there on the side. You can just take it out, put a new one. It's super easy. And the RAM, it's just little laptop RAM, DDR5. Just take it out, put it in.
It's going to be expensive now with how the RAM is nowadays, but yeah, you can do that.
Because the AI data centers are taking it out.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
But like
I know what you mean.
Now, and the cool thing is the plates. So the plate, like, you can take it off. You can add customized ones. Currently, there's not one that they officially are selling, but they have like all the files to 3D print whatever type of plate that you want.
Emily's gonna love you.
Yeah.
They announced too. I think that the same day they have the little cube from what's that one thing where from Portal? They have the skin.
Oh
they have
my
the
God.
shell. So you can buy.
I'm gonna buy that skin.
So
then.
I think that's
Yes.
straight from Valve too. You can buy the whole thing for that.
Yeah, and then they have a cool little light bar, which again, what I love about what they did with this, like you can customize it to either just be a light that kind of goes on and off. You can make it so that it tracks the progress of games being downloaded.
Like the
when they're
download bar.
done.
It can be a download bar. It can even be like a temperature. Like it can go green, yellow, red.
And
for
there's a
temperature.
plate
Like a lot
that
of things you can do.
and
with
there's a
it.
plate that does an e-display that can show you like what temperature and everything does they're at.
That's
You saw that?
exclusive to Steam.
Yes,
though.
that is exclusive to Steam,
So
but
is
that
it-
is sick.
It's sick.
So is it basically a PC that you can only play games whatever?
No, not
whatever
only.
way you want.
Not
well,
only.
because I mean, of course, but primarily
It's
because it takes all the other stuff that you have on a PC that you know.
it takes away all the fluff because it's
Right.
Because it's Steam OS, the
it's Steam
operating
OS,
system, right?
yeah.
It's custom, so it's going to look like a Switch interface when you boot up. You have the controller, you go up, down, left, right, pick your games. You got your library, you buy from it. It's just turned into an Xbox or PS5
Yeah,
store. That's all it is.
But again, if you
And it works that good.
But again, if you don't want that, you can change it to Windows
Yes,
OS,
you can
and
do
it can
that.
be just like that. Now, again, they didn't go into like specifically. They said they take out all the stuff that you don't.
They got rid of all the
They
fluff.
got rid of all the fluff. You can probably run other applications on it that aren't games, but
Anything, everything. You can
it's not.
use it for work.
It's not intended for that. That's not the intended reason for it, but you
Primarily
can.
it's
I don't know how well some other like other apps or other programs will work on this.
It's just Linux. It works
It's
great.
just- so this I now want to kind of go back to the specs of what has been set. So it's gonna be sold in two different models. So one that's 512 gigabytes and one that's 2. Both are upgradable.
Do we know the price on that?
Not yet.
That's what people are going to see. Where is this price going to be? Nothing's been said yet. The other one is how powerful is it? Correct me if I'm wrong, Miles, but I've been reading and they said that it was as powerful or comparable to an RTX 4060
So a laptop 40.
laptop. Yeah, which is like a 3070
Kind of.
around there.
Yeah. It'll be, and then the processor, it has the new, I think is it the new Zen 5?
I think that's what it is.
It might be, it's a custom chip, right? So they're
Yeah.
optimizing, and then Linux obviously gives you a lot more FPS, obviously, than Windows. And then when you can add it's going to have the new FSR 4 for the upscaling, which even the consoles use, right?
Yeah.
Because even like a lot of people don't realize this, your Xbox Series X, your PS5, even your PS5 Pro, like a lot of your games, the majority, like the vast majority, they're not really 4K. They're not native. They're upscaled 4K. Yeah. To get true 4K, like very native, you need like an 80 series NVIDIA card. Like, I'm sorry, like native 4K is extremely hard. These $500 potato systems you get from Walmart do not handle true 4K. I'm sorry.
Quick question.
So my point is they're pushing that they're mentioning like 4K 60 with upscaling. That they're PC people. They know exactly what's going on in the background of this.
Yeah.
stuff. So to me, honestly, it's going to be very similar. In some games, it'll probably be a little weaker than PS5, and other games will probably be a little bit better. But I would compare it to the current console market.
So my question is, when it comes to Steam, I'm not familiar with Steam.
That's okay. Yeah.
So you have your Steam Deck. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that you can transfer everything from your Steam Deck over your save files, everything that you have onto this system as well, right?
Well, it's all cloud based.
Okay.
It's just cloud.
So the
based.
game is the
everything's
saved
in there.
file. Is that also that isn't cloud based?
Some games are cloud based. Some are on the drive. So like,
Well, yeah, but let's put it this way: in modern day times, especially Steam, 99% of all games are cloud.
Yeah.
The games will tell you specifically if they do it. Like a good example is Tokyo Extreme Racing. That one is a local file. So if
They're
you
oddity games, right? Like
Yeah.
another one would be like Dark Souls 3, which is stupid enough. That one's a local file.
yeah, so if you do that,
Yeah.
put that
but that's
bitch in
an
your
old
flash
game,
drive,
right? Like,
download the
Oh,
game
but I know
onto
you
your
can
Steam
transfer
machine,
that.
put it into it, and you're done.
See, I know
Here-
you can transfer that. That's okay.
here's another thing too. There's things you can set up since it's PC. You can put that into like some type of cloud thing that synchronizes between both devices
Yeah.
and make your life
There you go.
easier. But again, you're talking like, out of all the games you might ever play, you might experience one or two in your life that's local only.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty
Yeah.
modernized
Yeah.
these days.
fair.
Don't worry about it.
And like so, like
It's
the beauty
fine.
of it all is like, you can play any and all games you want to play. You have
Aside from
massive-
exclusives to like PlayStation,
Timed
all right.
exclusive.
But
Well,
no,
they're
on
timed
PC
exclusive.
now
Not
anyway,
Call of Duty,
Yeah.
right?
What?
Not Call of Duty.
No.
So I want to add something. We got some reporting from the Steam engineers. We're having that kind of PR moment where you're reading between the lines of these statements these people make, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing confirmed. Just
So
speculations.
I could pull it up, but I'll just say it off memory for now. But what it was pretty much saying is one of the engineers, because they asked him what about Battlefield 6 or Call of Duty, because that's what's going to hurt the system. Like even if we don't play those games as much, like that's what the majority of basic regular gamers play, right?
And we know that they don't optimize that thing for nothing. Well, Call of Duty. I don't know about Battlefield, but anyway,
they're both pretty well optimized. But anyway, the point I want to make is the engineer was kind of hinting, because they asked him about that because of the anti-cheat's the reason why. And the problem is with the current anti-cheat, like with the secure...
Can you explain what anti-cheat for people that haven't...
So like the secure boot situation, a lot of people have issues playing Battlefield. What it's doing is it's going down to your hardware level. So think of when you get banned. If somebody's just banning, or they ban a cheater, they ban the account.
Yeah.
Right? But now that they're doing more hardware, that's why people call it like a malware type is what people call it, which I get their perspective, because you're pretty much going to the code of your chip to track. Yeah. So if you get banned in Battlefield, you don't get banned your account. Your whole freaking computer is banned. Okay. So if you want to keep buying new shit to cheat, knock yourself out. But it's supposed to help a bit, right?
Don't they also do it by... I think they also like flag your IP address and everything. So if you do get a new computer or something completely new, Fortnite does this. You get a whole new specs, everything new, nothing, and you try and play. If your IP address is pinged in their system, it will ban that new one as well.
The hard part about that, though, is most people aren't paying for a business static IP.
Right.
So those will change anyway.
Yeah, they will change.
Not a lot, but it takes a while, right?
Yep.
So you might have to wait maybe, I don't know, quite a few months, but you never know. It could take longer. But with what they were saying was they did ask them about that, and the engineer was kind of playing around with words.
Of course.
Saying that, well, it didn't work with Steam Deck, and we didn't use a lot of our time developing to get it to work with Steam Deck. They also need the devs' help for it. But the Steam Deck was not intended to play competitive games.
Right.
But now that you can have this at your desk and play mouse keyboard, or you want to play on a bigger screen and play a little bit more competitively, they said that there's things they can look into, kind of thing. I'm not verbatim what he said word for word, but how he was tuning it was, it looks like they have something in mind, and I think this thing's going to be actually really successful. I think Microsoft is
dead.
Well, they're dead, but like this is a bigger threat to Microsoft than they realize. I mean, if they
it's just like what Microsoft wanted to do.
Yes, because Microsoft said that they wanted eventually in a system they wanted to be pretty much a PC.
Yeah,
but now that they've said that recently in their PR talk, they actually mentioned like it looks like the next system might be over $1,000. Like they're just making a straight up gaming PC now, and that ain't gonna sell to the masses because their whole argument is like everything's an Xbox now. Like get the hell out of here.
So here comes back to the question: is all this is great? Well, what's the cost, right? I think they're still trying to figure out what the cost is. And I don't know what your thoughts on this. I think because it's still so customizable and so it's not going to be cheaper than any gaming console right now. It might be more, is what I'm thinking. I don't know what you think, Miles or Diego.
Or
Paul. You're not gonna buy it.
I'm not gonna buy it. You know that.
You might.
No. I gotta say this much. I think this is cool. This is a good idea. I think they're coming out with a way to approach gaming.
I think we need the competition too after Xbox is out. Holy crap.
You mentioned that as well too, and being able to have a more of a PC. Keep calling it PC or whatever you call it.
It is a PC.
It is a PC
that you can only play games of any other.
Well, that's again. That's not you can't only. That's intended purpose is for games.
Primarily for gaming.
How it's being sold to you right now, it's just a gaming console, but it's a PC. So if you don't want it to do that, you can change it to a PC.
Right.
But how it's going to come out of the box, it's a console.
I honestly might just buy it to like do other things.
You could,
depending,
but it'll do both.
Depending on like how like
you have a PC,
other things.
You can do that.
No, but like so for example, like I know somebody who will have their hands on an actual like studio, and so we might possibly could be recording there, and it's like, well, I can't bring my laptop is not able to record that with the Steam machine. Like it's small, it's 6x6. I just need to grab that. I have a portable monitor, and boom, we're done.
The only complications you might run into is when you get into the desktop mode is Linux is going to be different than Microsoft.
Right, and that's
Like,
why
quite a bit actually.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I just want to see like
it's good to
pricing and
learn.
everything. Yeah.
I do have opinions on the price.
Well, what do you think is okay? What do you think that they will place it as? What do you think is fair to place it as? I guess because it could be different. Those two answers.
I think they're afraid to say the price for a good reason right now. It's not trying to put people in suspense, I don't think, or trying to see what the people are going to say. Their main answer was it's going to be priced as an entry-level gaming laptop, right? That's what they said. Now, regardless, these things can be cheaper because they buy in bulk and etc. Blah, blah, blah. It's also... Anyway, it doesn't matter. But the point I'm making is... when you look at the market right now with like RAM, that's probably the biggest issue right now because a lot of these data centers are taking up RAM.
Sure.
So they probably don't give a price right now until they see, because it's not anything new. Like this isn't the first time just because of AI. Like we've seen RAM fluctuate. I think there was a time when you were buying a PC and RAM was expensive.
It was the first, like my first time. Yeah.
PC,
It was
When he went to buy it the
ridiculous.
next time, he's like, "Oh, thank God, it's back to normal." Like it's just the PC world. When hardware is just people are eating up. We've had the video cards. Now the 5090s are like $4,000. Now they're back at the $2,000. Like here you go again. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
So if it starts dying down to the time that we need, but the only problem that sucks about that, what makes me worry, is if they're trying to build these all right now, they're buying in bulk at a high price market, and they're gonna have to make that back. Now, Valve, they do usually make money on hardware, unlike Sony. But they do get we know that Steam Steam in general, they take the highest percentage of a cut than like any other developer. I think they take like 20%, which is nobody else does that. But everybody that does on PC, like they've learned you can do Epic and Battle.net, doesn't matter. Gamers are going to go to Steam. So a lot of developers will just know they're going to take that hit because that's where they're going to be bought. So my point is Valve can make money here if you look at the Steam Deck, you have an entry-level $399, 256 gig LCD Steam Deck, right? And then when you start getting into the OLED, I believe it starts at, I think it's $550, I believe. And then the higher tier, the 1 terabyte is $650, but it comes with a 512 for the OLED. Anyway, they have different tiers. If I had to know how Steam is, or Valve is, I really think if they can do 512 gigs of an SSD and the bare minimum of 16 gigs of RAM to really hit this out of the park, I think it's going to have no controller included, by the way. I would say if they can hit that $499, they got something.
Well, I guess look at this as well. Like,
but that's entry level.
Yeah, but most of your controllers that you have can work on them anyway.
Yeah. That's
the biggest thing.
That's the reason why I think they're going to do a bundle system, because Valve does do this.
Yeah.
So I think the main product will be $499, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 NVMe. That's the basic. That's no controller. You don't have a lot of NVMe storage. That's the basic. You want a controller? That controller is probably be $80 to $100, just like every other freaking controller right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're already
agreed.
talking $600, which seems more realistic when you think of a bundle price. I would say $599 with a controller.
But if you want the 1 terabyte,
No, it's 2 terabyte. It's 512 or 512 gig or 2 terabyte.
So the thing comes down is, are they going to charge $50 or $100 more for an NVMe? A lot of times they'll do more like the $50 thing.
That's what I was thinking
NVMEs
too.
aren't very expensive. You can get you can get 2 terabytes for $100. It's cheap.
Yeah.
So I think they probably do tiers like 500, 550. But I think the bundles are what's really going to make it go up with the controllers. Because they said you can do like 4 controllers natively with those. They're calling them pucks. The controllers are called pucks, which that makes sense. But I think it's going to be pricey when you start adding up things, just like anything. But again, like what you said, people already have a mouse and keyboard. People have controllers. They have a PS5 controller. They have an Xbox Elite controller. These all work natively. Mm-hmm. Same with the Switch. You can get the damn Switch controller to work. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
So people know you already have your favorite controller. Do you want a puck and you want these extra features? Great. I will say this, though. Using a Steam Deck and how it works, and if you're typing in games, like we all know what it sucks on like a PS5 or an Xbox, where you pull up the keyboard and up, to the right,
Yeah.
A, left, D. It's annoying. On the
PlayStation has a
trackpads,
trackpad.
yeah, it's not the same. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
it is
really
different.
It is different. Though.
Paul,
It's
you
different.
have to
No, I
try
gotta
it
say-
on the Steam Deck,
Yeah.
but try it on the
When
Steam
you
Deck.
try it, if I handed it to you and you started doing, you're like, oh, this makes sense. Because I was skeptical too, but when you actually try it, you're like, oh, You can see where the development went into and why it works so good.
Why the trackpads exist.
It's one of those things where when you move the trackpad, it has a haptic where you can feel the pressure on each key. It's really insane.
Sure, that's fair. I'm just saying that it doesn't only have the up and down. It actually has a pad.
I know, and it also has a gyro where you can select the thing. It's not comparable though. But on the two trackpads on this, you can have the left and right side, like when you're typing like this. Mm-hmm. You can do that with the thumbs. You can just doom. I've been able to fully type sentences really, really quick. It's the most seamless experience I've had on a controller to not have to, unless I have to plug in like those keyboard attachments in the.
Hey, I love those keyboard attachments. Remember on the 360, you put it on there, you're like,
I love those.
Can suck my.
Yeah, I miss those days. Anyway, I think for me, like, I don't know if I'll get one of these, but I know what I will be buying is definitely the controller.
The controller's cool.
I want the controller quite a bit.
Wait, they announced the controller as well?
They showed the cube. They showed the controller.
We're talking about.
And then they showed the VR that there's going to be with that you can buy as an accessory.
It's its own thing. It's like its own computer in there.
Yeah, so I'll go really quick on the VR because there are actually some really cool stuff that people don't realize. That has SteamOS built into it as well, and you can play games like Hades or Silk Song, just some basic games. That has an ARM processor, a Snapdragon, like in our phones.
That's cool.
Here's what's cool about this. We've primarily been using all these PCs with x86 architecture, like AMD, Intel. Right. They got a full-on operating system running in ARM, and here's the thing. That ARM should not be able to play the code to x86 architect design games. They freaking did it. This is insane. Like, just for if anybody's into tech, like, this is actually amazing what they're doing right now, and people don't really realize it. But and the other thing is for performance, they're doing the thing like the PS5 did, and some of these other more modern ones are doing, where they're doing the eye tracking, so it'll keep the quality of where you look, and it'll lower the quality where your eyes are not looking, and it keeps resources down, and you get the extra frames. You'll never know it, because if you're not looking at those spaces, the eyes, the pupil only sees what it's looking at that moment. It doesn't look at the rest. Right. It's brilliant. So that thing's going to be amazing as well for them, and everything's cool, because the design for the controllers on the VR and the controller for the puck design, it's just like out of the Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck's design is amazing. So they all have the Hall effect joysticks, so we get rid of the drift issues will go down quite a bit. I'm excited. And then there's one last thing I really, really want to say, and I want to get your guys' opinions. There's a lot of threes heavily emphasized in a lot of how they were doing this.
What do you mean by that?
Oh.
You know what I mean by this.
No,
he doesn't.
They're
They're
not.
No. I actually think they do.
Elaborate.
No,
I actually think they do.
Okay. Let's hear you hope. Let's hear you wish, Miles. Because all I'm hearing is wishing.
I know. There's been a lot of leaks going on all year, even.
Yeah.
And it's about almost done from what we know. It's Half-Life 3.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, now they've been saying that.
No. They have not actually. They have not.
We've been wanting it for like
fans. What I'm saying is we're getting internal leaks of Valve.
Okay.
We've never had that before. And a lot of these leakers are legit leakers. And the leaker, there's I can't remember the name of the guy on Twitter, but the guy that leaked this early VR headset and Steam Machine and the controller, which he leaked a couple months ago. He was talking about this.
It was true.
He also came out and he was right, but he came out and he was right on specs and everything. He even came out and said, I'm not going to say what it is, but Valve is not done announcing what they wanted to announce with this hardware release.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, like, this is the closest we've ever been, because we're getting internal leaks from internal like employees that the build's almost done, and they really are almost done. So I'm telling you, like, if there's been a time of not just fans hoping, this is a time where I think think of it this way. If they really want to sell this hardware, if they launch that with Half-Life 3, there's your money. It's game over.
Yeah, I agree on that.
If Half-Life 3 releases as that, because they've done it with Half-Life Alyx with the Index.
Yep.
If they do Half-Life, and I will say this way, I don't care if I'm spoiling shit, because Half-Life Alyx has been out for years now. The ending of Half-Life Alyx, it's a prequel, but you go through a time warp at the end, and you come back as Gordon at the end with Alex's dad dying. I'm getting chills right now. And you go, and it turns, instead of playing Alex, you go into Gordon, and he grabs the freaking the crowbar, and it plays a couple of minutes after 2 in the sequel, and it cliffhangs.
Of course.
But it cliffhanger. I'm getting goosebumps, dude. there's no way they're not finishing this shit. Like, they know how much money they can make from this shit.
I mean,
been-
And there was no reason they need to do a time skip for a prequel to get it down to it ends at a sequel.
Was it 20 years? No, it wasn't 20 years. It couldn't have been 20. When did
I think
Half-Life
it's
2?
more than that.
Yeah, it's been about 20
Yeah, it's
years.
been, oh my gosh. This
Because
is
I was working at
ridiculous.
CompUSA. It was the Orange Box came out during the Halo 3's era.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been
That's
20
almost
years.
Oh,
That's,
my
I gotta
gosh.
say, a guy can dream.
That's crazy.
I gotta say,
That's all-
if this
I'm-
happens, I completely agree with you.
You tell me it wouldn't be smart though.
No, it will be like 100%
That's when
smart.
Paul will buy his Steam machine.
You know what would be messed up?
Tempting, right?
You know what would be messed up? I mean, like smart too.
Yeah.
Is if it's like, okay, if you buy the Steam machine or the Steam, whatever it's called, the headset, you get exclusive 1 month access to play Half-Life 3 before it comes out to native Steam. So you have to buy it, and then you register your machine with your account.
Wait,
and
native Steam? What do you...
no. Like you register your Steam machine onto your account, and then you can play.
Oh,
Half-Life
okay,
3.
Maybe
okay.
like a beta code or something to download
No,
it.
but you play, but you get to play it a month early. Before
I don't know if they...
I'll tell you right now, with the community, that shit'll be cracked in an hour. And it'll
Yeah,
be
it's gonna
every
get...
damn source of the internet.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
that's
gonna
what we're
get...
thinking, but they have to take some measures.
What I am worried about, though, is, I mean, honestly, Alex was the best VR experience I've ever had in my life. I'm really worried with this. If it's going to be marketed where Half-Life 3 is...
VR?
It better not be VR. I'll be so pissed.
I bet you there's two versions. I bet
I mean-
you there'll be two versions. One
No,
for VR, one for
because
They shouldn't be VR.
Resident Evil, didn't they have... Wasn't there... What was their VR one? It wasn't... It wasn't...
It could have a VR mode to it,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's the
That's what
same
I'm saying.
game,
Two
but
versions.
well,
Yeah, it was-
when
There's
you
not
say
two versions. It's
Resident Evil
different.
was-
It's the same game. They're just adding it to the 3D
VR
environment,
version,
right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Two versions of it. Like
It's like
one
when we
is
saw
the VR
Badlands.
version, and then one is the normal
one.
traditional version.
Yeah, like they could have some like elements if you want to like pick things up like Alex for sure. Because, I mean, Alex was kind of rough for a lot of people because it sold a lot more VR machines than they expected just because of Alex. People like, I don't do VR, but the hell I'm not going to play a new Half-Life game, right?
So-
That's like a Halo for them. So,
going back,
yeah.
there is no announced date as of when.
Just early.
Just early quarter one.
Yeah.
So if they
So-
announce anything, it'll probably be. I would say maybe kind of like the Game Awards.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
a lot of people, and that's what the rumors have been. The Game Awards is when they'll probably do the last announcement. I'm guessing
Probably
we'll probably
need to
get
do that
price,
announced.
and if they say one more thing and they just do it, they don't even need to do a trailer for Half-Life 3.
Half-Life
Just
and
do a
then
3 and a Valve symbol. Oh my God, that's game over. That will be the biggest announcement
mean,
we've had in gaming for like decades.
It will, and then again, they kind of left us dry for 20 years. Or
Like,
so.
love Kojima, but I'm sorry, a Half-Life 3 thing, that will blow up. That will be history in the making.
That would be... That's true.
That would
Hopefully
be
that
insane.
happens. So.
We would all love it.
I mean,
but
I think that'd be cool.
I don't know.
Don't
I
get me
don't
wrong.
know.
Look, I know where you're coming from, and as much as I've been playing many different games, Half-Life is
It's
definitely one of those-
Half-Life.
It's Half-Life.
It's Half-Life.
That's when
Yeah.
Paul gets his Steam machine. I told you.
It's the legend.
Well, that I don't know what's gonna happen.
If it's a
I
good
don't know either, man.
I
I'm
think
just-
if the
just
Steam machine is
saying.
priced well, he'll get it because he can play. You can play all the games you want to play. Like you still be able to play any of the other games. You can just play with us, and that way you have two separate machines.
I don't know. Like as of now, I'm not sold. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's really cool.
You
for a
ca-
lot of games.
You
and people
can
that like
play Marvel Rivals competitive, and the anti-cheat works with it.
That's actually really cool.
You can play Marvel
And
Rivals on a Steam Deck.
Cross progression is now in season 5.
There you go.
Oh, so you don't have to restart from zero. So there you go.
And you could use your PS5 controller.
Yeah, so you're not having to learn new things. You're just right there, bare bones.
And you could, yep. All of it's right there.
The only problem is that I don't play a lot of games. Unlike primarily Steam is people that love playing a lot of games. They have a collection.
Not necessarily.
Well, what if it's $4.99?
It's like $5 to play a game,
And you don't have to buy. You can just use your PS5 controller.
I'll just have to wait and see.
and then you can also
I make a
you can
decision.
also download an emulator and play emulated games like NES games and all this stuff.
Sure.
So you don't have to
Like
go
a
look
PC.
for your stuff, and then you just play those games and like teach 10 months to play those games. You can get like a
I'm
Bluetooth
sure it'll play
NES
Fortnite
controller.
very well.
Yeah, like I said, I would like to see before I make any commitments.
know.
But
Yeah,
I definitely
yeah,
think it's a good approach for the gaming community. I'm a bystander. I'm not like,
Yeah.
I'm just a
The
bystander.
thing that it will hurt me is not having like a physical game. I'm I like a big physical media.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see.
And that's one of the.
Yeah, but the
drawbacks.
biggest game you've been playing has no physical media.
That's true. That is fair.
That's a good point because there are people that still collect, like even my Nintendo Switch. Like you guys already know, I do unless it's like Pokemon. I buy shit digital. I can't, especially in a handheld. Like having like an ROG Ally or Steam Deck, being a PC gamer, like just having that convenience where I just click A in my game and I play. I don't want to shuffle around and find an M cartridge, take out the old one, make sure I don't lose this.
And it's the same thing when it comes to like movies or like albums or things that I actually really, really like. I need to have like a physical.
Yeah, I get you.
So. I think the Pokemon maybe is nostalgia, right? Like that's just I like having the card for Pokemon.
You can
I don't need it
kind of nicely.
And the only other one I do really is Zelda, which I hate doing, but I do it because those mothers hold value.
No, yeah, they do. That's why I have
the
mine.
only reason why for me.
He's Ocarina of Time and.
Oh, yeah, the N64 Japanese copies of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
This copy's sick.
Yeah,
this is dope.
Yeah.
What about you, David? Do you buy mostly physical? By the way,
Nah.
Depends. I only really buy physical for like really, really big games. Like
like what are yours
Halo.
that you would buy?
Odyssey, all Legend of Zeldas. I have Pokemon.
So Mario, you will as well.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, like with like Xbox, like I mean not Xbox, but like Halo's been a little rough. Like for me, but I've been buying like this. I usually will buy like the steel case, the empty steel case.
The last steel case. Well, I guess I bought the Xbox One X, Halo
true.
Infinite one. But
that's true.
Aside from that, I think the last not even Halo 5 Guardians did I buy the special edition. The last special edition was Halo 4.
Question.
Me too. I didn't buy the Halo 5 one. I bought the controller, but not the.
Since Xbox is dying and there's a lot of like things happening, can you still play the games on your Xbox?
The Xbox is not going away.
No, but the service though.
The service is not going away.
Yeah, they're mostly a software. They're a
software.
software.
They're
software.
saying they're dying. We are saying it. Xbox is not saying they're dying. We're saying
they're
dying.
basically like their console, trying to compete with PlayStation. That's all but gone.
It's pretty. Yeah.
Once Halo and Gears was on PS5, that's it.
So but you can still play your old games without any problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xbox Live's still on there. All of the games you can play
also
on there.
Too, Paul, like what's good about Steam too is
No. Hold on. Sorry to interrupt you, David. Were you saying you can play the Xbox games on Steam?
No. I'm saying
no.
I'm saying Xbox still has like Xbox Live has a store. It has like Xbox Games Pass. So you can still play that on your console. Like that's not going away. The only thing that's going away is exclusivity. They're still making a new console, but again, like what's the point?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Gotcha.
No, what I was telling you too, Paul. If you have people, you like. I mean, you would want to invest in your stuff too, like help pay for it or buy your own games too. But you have the console sharing, like with Xbox, where you can console share games and play different other people's games that you have in your cloud history in your game. You can do the same thing with Steam.
Yeah, you can usually add 5 friends for Steam share. I think
so.
It's
Like
5.
you can. So if, like let's say Miles, because Miles has a ton of games. If he wants to add you to his family plan, you could download like hundreds of games that he has, and you'll be like, "Oh, I want to try this game. Oh, it's really fun." And you play it, and you did it. And so that,
when he played Stellar Blade, he just played it for my.
Oh, I bought Stellar Blade.
Oh, you did buy it?
Yeah, I did it.
Would you do? Put an hour in?
He should be playing. Oh yeah, are you done?
I need to play. There's lots of games.
Yeah.
You know what he was playing?
Pokemon.
Destiny.
Today for the first time. First time in like a month and a half.
Dang man.
Okay.
So shut up. I'm okay. No, but let me just real quick. The only reason why I've been playing Destiny today.
No, nobody asked.
No, because
nobody
they
asked.
Bungie released the thing that's basically they released their Hayabusa mask, not Hayabusa, Recon helmet, but like that's on fire. Like the flame helmet. They released that, but you have to earn it in the sense like get points, and that's why I've been playing because I want to get points.
Okay,
that's it.
I'm being smart.
No, that's no. Like I know that's why my Mr. always goes back to that. I mean,
that's his game.
I'm gonna go back in December because of the Renegades DLC, which is Star Wars related.
How about play some Rivals with us?
I want to play that.
We need to. Oh wait, no. Was it? Yeah, we need to play Infinite with. I don't think you were with us, but we were playing Infinite with Host because Host never played the campaign. We got through, I think, only the first level, but he was having a lot of fun.
Dude, Infinite is still my top 3 favorite campaigns. I don't care.
Dude, that campaign's fun.
People hate. I don't care, dude. I love Infinite campaign.
I have some issues with some things in terms of like people get upset that it's kind of ugly. Like it's not like in the sense like the backgrounds like there's not like much difference. Which I understand.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's you either have the Forerunner like little like dungeon areas, or you have the open world Halo with no. Yeah, I mean, like my favorite's like Assault and Control Room. Right. There's no snow, right? There's no environment change.
But my thing is like I think they kind of counteracted it. They knew that they kind of messed that up. Yeah. So it's like, well, now I can just grapple anywhere I want on Spider-Man. So I don't care. I barely get to see that stuff anyway. So
Dude, I love Infinite's campaign. I have so much fun in that sandbox. I love it.
But yeah, we need to get hosted. We need to finish that because we only did one level with it was me, him, and Javi.
Is it 4 players?
I think so. Yeah,
dude, I was just playing it today.
I saw it and I was asking if I could join, but then I went to Shiny Hut.
Yeah, next time you do it, hit me up. I'd love to play that with host. I've never played Halo as host. I'd actually love that.
Yeah,
that'd be so much fun.
It'd be more fun when Paul plays with us.
Yeah, okay.
Eventually, no, when it comes to PS5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, there you go.
See that's what gets. Oh, he's fine. Okay,
I can't wait.
freaking guy. Alrighty, anything else before we sign up for tonight?
Rivals. We got any update?
Quickly, yeah. So Rivals. So season 5 has started. We got the trailer and the new character Gambit. He is a strategist, which is a healer.
Well, didn't they have Rogue as well?
Yes.
Rogue is going to be in the second half of the season.
Oh, okay.
And they teased that Cyclops is also in development.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing.
But
Okay.
what's really cool about this is that the voice actors from X-Men 97 are doing the voices for Rogue and Gambit.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So here's what Mr. told me, and
I was wrong.
Okay, never mind.
What did he say? Just so I know what he's talking
I
about.
said the voice
news.
actor for Gambit sounded like the voice actor who plays McCree from Overwatch.
Oh,
But then when I looked it up, it wasn't. So
That's why I was
well,
like,
because I didn't know that the voice actors who were going to be Gambit and Rogue were going to be from X-Men 97. So I was like,
That's
he sounds
brilliant,
like him.
though.
But that's why I didn't know. I was like, it's probably
question
him.
on top of that. So that you're talking about the American cast, obviously, right?
Yeah.
What about the 97 Japanese cast? Like, the same too?
I don't know.
That'd be
That's a
kind of
good
cool.
question. But I told you
Or
this
not?
once.
Well, no, it's mostly it's been developed in China, actually. Sorry.
It's China.
But you can have like Japanese voiceovers on the game.
You can choose the language and you hear it.
You can have like the voiceovers change completely. There's other VAs. That does the game. Yeah.
I love that.
So I don't know. I don't know about the X-Men 97 Japanese voice cast. I don't know who they are. I've never watched in Japanese, so I don't know.
No worries. Yeah, just curious. That's really cool. Yeah. Was Gambit, or I've been seeing news, tell me, Dave, something about the healer? Is Gambit a healer?
He's a healer. He is
Crazy to
the
play
most complicated hero, period, because he has so many different abilities. Like, he has an ability to, well, he can like kind of not jump, sprint, not sprint, dash. There you go. He like, I can't think of the word. He just dashes. He dashes really quickly. He has like 2 like quick dashes. He heals, and with that same projectile, he also can damage.
Is that a Kiriko type design then?
It's almost like that. He also he also has playing cards. So that's bound to E and F. Depending on the card, you hit E, I think, for one of them, and then you get another set of options. So you can either like send them all out or send out like a specific type.
Yeah. Kind of like how Psylocke can use a full blast.
One of them does an anti-heal. So it anti-heals.
Anti-heal.
And the other one is a cleanse. So if you're in...
It's Kiriko.
And it works on ult too. So like if you're ulted by Angela, so I don't know if you saw Angela. So she throws the sword, right? And you get attached.
Yeah.
You can throw that cleanse and you're out of her ult.
And
what the F? Are you serious?
it's kind of crazy. And I seen the opposite. I was actually Scarlet fighting against another Scarlet. Every time the Scarlet does her ult, I usually...
It never works.
But if you hide, you won't get attacked as a Scarlet. If you're fighting against another Scarlet. With this power up, I was hiding. I still got killed, which is kind of crazy. At least from what I seen. I could be wrong, but this is...
Wait, is he already out?
Yeah, he's out.
He came out today.
He came out today.
Oh, that's why I didn't know that.
But I need to go into the training room because I didn't know which buttons were doing what. I just know that there was something bound to E and F, and then I had to choose another option. But I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of pushing buttons. But he heals so much. He's
how's this
strong.
design?
He looks good. He doesn't look exactly like
one of the best X-Men. I don't care what anybody says.
He doesn't. His design's a little bit different than the X-Men 97 or the cartoons. It's different.
They all are.
But it's really good.
I thought this match he has another skin that looks like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, it does.
What?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, you're gonna have to show me. So what is Rogue? What is she gonna be? A tank?
We don't know.
DPS?
I would say that she's a duelist. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna be a DPS.
It's gonna be cool to see what they do for like suction life abilities with her.
Honestly,
team up for sure.
She's gonna be amazing.
I honestly hope that she's a tank because we have so many DPS.
I can see that. What if she's absorbing like or keeps her health high because she's absorbing like energy or
that's fine.
health from people.
She's gonna be a brawler. I think she's gonna be kind of like how Angela is a flying brawler because she has a little speed. I think if Rogue is a tank, she's gonna be another flyer, but she's gonna be a brawler, kind of like Daredevil or Iron Fist, but in the air.
See how that one goes.
And I think she'll have something like a lifesteal, kind of like what Daredevil has, but it'll probably be something a little bit more different because it can't just be the same. But I think it'll be something different.
Is she going to be the new Thirst for all the Sims?
Of course.
Yeah. It's Rogue.
It's Rogue, man.
It's Rogue, man.
The company itself, they know what they know their audience.
Rogue.
They know how to deliver.
They know their audience.
Yeah. Have we heard more on other X-Men? So like there's Cyclops, Jubilee, like what's
Now fuck Jubilee. I don't want
have
Jubilee.
like Charlie Xavier. I
Well,
don't
they
know.
actually Xavier. Rumors though.
The
Rumors Xavier.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler is
would
a
be
possible
brilliant.
one. Deadpool is also a rumored one.
Colossus.
I think he'll come eventually.
Colossus is a rumored one. In terms of X-Men, there are other.
What about like Iceman or anything?
I don't know.
He's like one of my all-time favorites.
I don't think they've said anything about.
Trying to remember. No, I don't think so.
Most of the leaks or most of the rumors I've heard are from X-Men.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that they start going to different villains. I'm hoping. So
yeah, that's fair. We haven't got have we got many villains recently? I don't think we have.
We have Ultron. We have
Magneto.
Magneto.
Well, Ultron was the last one.
Venom. I mean, Venom's like he's an anti-hero.
I mean, is Magneto technically really a villain either?
He's the antagonist.
He's an attack, yeah. I mean, I understand.
Ultron was the
his
last
reasons,
bad guy.
but, yeah. Ultron, okay.
Well, I guess Emma's kind of anti.
Is she really?
She's antagonist.
She's an antagonist.
Hela.
Yeah. But she was already in the base game.
But they should.
Phoenix, I guess Phoenix is kind of a villain. Yeah, Phoenix is villain.
Yeah.
They should bring Doom into the game. They already have this.
Oh, they've already
Doom's coming. Like he was the first season when it first came out. They were like advertising him.
he's been in the story for like the past 4 seasons. He's in the story in some way or shape or form.
Do you think he'll probably come? I mean, they kind of do it during promotions, right? He'll probably come during the movie area.
It could.
Could be, yeah.
Fantastic Four came out kind of just a little before the movie came out.
Yeah, and they
too,
did
right?
promotions in there too.
Yeah, so it's just money. He'll probably come around next year.
Yeah,
Or in December. Well, not
Captain
December.
America. They did promotions in there as well.
I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be cool if they added more Spider-Mans, like a Miles Morales or like a Gwen would be cool.
That's the thing, though. That's what host was saying. He would like to see some characters, like some villains from Spider-Man, into the game. That'd be kind of cool. Like
Actually, that's a
Vulture,
brilliant idea.
Dr. Ock.
We wanted Kingpin.
I like Doc Ock for me.
Kingpin, but I think he'd
Kingpin
work.
would work in the game better.
But he would work, but I don't know how much different they would make him than the
Green
Thing.
Goblin would work.
Green Goblin would be cool.
amazing. Yeah, Green Goblin would work incredible in this game.
Yeah.
Like very good in this game.
So there's a lot.
There's options.
There's a lot of options.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
options.
there's a lot of options.
I'm really happy. I think the game, every time there is a new season, I feel like it gives like a new, fresh set of eyes.
We don't
Of
have
course.
Drax, right, for the Guardians?
No,
Is he
he's the only
no.
one that's missing.
That's
From the
weird.
original Guardians.
He would work too. I wonder why they didn't do that.
And
Oh,
they
well.
also changed the matchmaking. It has a lot of different process in order to qualify and all of that. So
Okay, yeah.
I
I would
mean,
like for them to bring Carnage
ooh, that'd
Carnage
be cool.
be good, yeah.
because he could be an attack.
It's just how they make him because they can't make him exactly like Venom. They'd have to be
'cause
something
he's not,
different.
Well, he's not. He doesn't wall crawl.
I wonder if that's why they don't do it. Like we have Wolverine, like we're not going to get a Sabretooth, right? Would he be too similar? You know, is that maybe the reason why?
I think
don't know.
they would probably make him like
They have to make it something different.
yeah, because like we
stand
have
out.
Black Panther and Black Panther I think would work
He'd be
somewhat like
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth. Yeah, so it's like
It'd be like if you did like X-23.
Yeah.
so it's like who else can we put in there that can be different?
Like,
Unless
even if you did,
X-23
like-
can climb on walls because she has the claws on her feet and just climb on walls and do that stuff. That'd be cool.
But I mean, we have like Spider-Man, Penny. You know.
I mean, I'm still fine for being surprised. I mean, some of these characters I didn't know about, like Jeff or any of these people before. Squirrel Girl, I didn't know about these people. So being introduced to those
I think they should
randoms
do-
is really cool.
Oh, like
They should
Gwenpool?
do more of
I
that.
love stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's good.
Like Polaris, some other characters.
Random people don't really know too much to get a shot. I think that's kind of cool.
I mean, Magic has blown up. People like Magic a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people like
a lot
Magic.
of cosplayers have done like a really
That's
good
true.
job on that as well.
So I guess we'll just kind of have to see what they're going to do for the next seasons. But I'm intrigued. I would love to go play Gambit. That's awesome.
Yeah, I need to go just figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
But alrighty, guys. Well, that is it for tonight. remember that you can always watch this episode first on YouTube, and then 2 weeks later we'll put it on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Remember to follow us on all our social media accounts on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Chibino Podcast. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. This is David the Smash Fan.
Mister.
Here's the kick. Oh, here's the kick. Yeah, pour in.
Monster Tech guy.
And this is Chibino Podcast.